The federal government claims Optus has lost the public's trust to handle life or death emergency calls. The Communications Minister has put the telco and its parent company on notice as anger erupts over the 000 failures.
Singtel's chief facing questions the moment he landed from Singapore.
What do you have to say to these families? How can Optus be trusted, Mr UN?
Within hours, he was forced to answer directly to the Communications Minister alongside Optus CEO Stephen Rue.
We're not satisfied with any of Optus's behaviour. Optus has let down its customers and has let down the nation.
At least 3 Australians are believed to have died after their 000 calls failed to connect during a major outage on September 18. Less than 2 weeks later, the emergency line went down again, marking a second failure in as many days.
The incident on the 18th was a process-related incident. People made mistakes. It was not a question of money. It was not a question of investment.
The federal government has now directed the Australian Communications and Media Authority to investigate the latest breakdown.
This is completely unacceptable and they cannot allow this to happen again. I sought assurances from both Optus and Singtel that their utmost priority is restoring the confidence of Australians in their 000 system.
It's not an isolated incident. In late 2023, a nationwide Optus blackout left thousands unable to reach help. The telco was fined $12 million and underwent a leadership shake-up.
We brought in Stephen 11 months ago to transform Optus, to really address the issues that we have had since 2022-23.
How do you think he's going?
It is very early days. It takes time to transform a company.
Optus has launched its own investigation, adding to the regulators, but the opposition is calling on the minister to go further, demanding a full independent inquiry.
So how can ACMA, as the regulator, be part of the investigation when they are caught up in the failed process? That's why it's so important that the investigation is urgent and it is independent.
Facing a credibility crisis, how Optus responds will determine whether it can regain public trust. Ruben Spargo, Sky News, Canberra.